Welcome back to Positively Philly. I'm Abby Irvin.
And I'm Rachel Malik. Two artists with deep Philadelphia roots and high-profile Broadway projects are bringing a new musical to Norristown.
Longtime collaborators Amanda Morton and Matthew Decker are here ahead of the world premiere of Wishing to Grow Up Brightly at Theater Horizon. Happy opening night to
Abby has been so excited. Like, Abby is so thrilled to have you. I mean, we all are, but Abby specifically has been so hyped for this interview. So I'm excited to have you on such an exciting day for you both.
Yeah, I think we have to start with, before we even get into the show itself, you two are longtime collaborators. So working together on this, what made you inspired to start this project together?
So we had been trying to find ideas for another project together. We've worked in the capacity of director and music director for a long time. We both started writing a great deal, and when I was actually working on the K-pop Broadway musical, I was thinking a lot about my own Korean heritage, and because he's a dear friend of mine, I started sharing some short essays I was writing and some things I'd been meditating on, and then Matt pitched, hey, maybe this could be a movie, and do you mind if I write a scene about this? Do you mind if I see what this could be? And that's where we really started.
She would send me little tidbits every day, and I'd be so excited to open my email, and I would turn them into scenes and send them back, and we would just think this is a story. And then Amanda got approached by Theater Horizon actually to write a grant to turn it into a play. And then we said, okay, we're gonna switch gears. It's now a musical.
And now it's a musical.
Good.
And what has that process been like, Matt, to take that from this idea of movie to play to musical? How has it changed?
Well, I mean, the germination of the idea has remained the same, which is exploring Amanda's adoption story. And it became quite easy. We have roots in musical theater. We've been doing musicals together for 15 years now. I mean, we've been friends for a long time. And so transforming it into a musical, especially when we brought on Amanda's husband, Josh Tortora, who's the composer, became quite easy because the ideas are so fruitful and so engaging. So
it becomes kind of a return to form for you both in a way then. I'm curious what you would say about what makes a good collaborator, because I feel like it must be a very hard balance to strike, you know, especially when it's something so personal. Like, what about Matthew makes you trust him so much with this work? And do you feel such pressure to bring a real story like this to life?
I think it's the combination of exactly what you say, just building trust, both artistically and as friends. And we intersected in each other's lives in a very specific moment in time where we happened to be particularly aligned in our careers and things we started questioning about what we wanted as musical theater artists. And I think it was also just a bit of synergy and serendipity. But I think to your question about what makes a good collaborator, it really is openness and understanding that the best idea wins, and that we are all invested in making the strongest and most impactful story. And as long as we have that as a North Star, we're good to go.
That's good advice for all of us.
I feel so honored, actually. I mean, like, you know, the fact that Amanda trusts me with her story, and the fact that, you know, like, there's such love and friendship here, and so we can be honest with one another, and we can really dig into the moments that need fixing. We were talking about tweaks actually before we came on here today, because we're still in the process of making it. So it's really thrilling to work together, and that she's trusted me with this important story.
You like feel that energy. Yeah,
you absolutely do between the two of you. I'm curious about working here in the Philly area. You're in Norristown. What is that like? How do you expect audiences are going to react? What kind of energy does this area bring to the show?
Well, I've always felt that Norristown and Theater Horizon has been a haven for me. I've been so fortunate to work in many different areas of the musical theater industry, from music directing a national tour to working in New York on Broadway, but Norristown and the magnetic force of Theater Horizon has been just a salve for me and a constant. And so it's very emotional and very vulnerable to do this kind of work, and so being able to come home, so to speak, and being in a place where I've been provided the opportunity to flourish and to evolve as an artist, to not be put in a corner, to say we welcome you to be a writer, we welcome you to enter a new phase of who you are as an artist, made it a really obvious choice.
Yeah, it's a beautiful thing. I'm so looking forward to the show. I know that tonight is the first night of performances. I want to give everyone that information so that they can come on out to Theater Horizon and see this story come to life. Wonderful to talk to you both. We really appreciate you coming in today.
Thank you so much.
Break legs!